Hello, how are you? I hope you're having a great, wonderful, awesome Sunday and you're having fun with your family and hopefully focusing on your family and your faith. It's a great day to do that. I'm by myself with nobody. No, I am in between family and faith in the moment, just having a moment to myself. And I wanted to talk to you something. I was just running, and I want to talk to you about the secret to confidence, because running is really a good example of how you become confident in something. So think about something that so that's what I'm going to tell you about, okay? The secret about confidence. I'm really going to try to stay to 5 minutes, and I just told myself that I was going to set my timer, but I didn't. I'm so good at things. Anyway, the secret to confidence, you want to know what it is? It's very, very simple. Repetition that's non-negotiable. That's it. Confidence equals repetition that is non-negotiable. Okay, so let me give you a few examples. Let's start with cooking. Okay, when Chris and I got married, I was exactly good at cooking three food groups. Spaghetti, and by spaghetti I mean like from a jar, pizza rolls, and baked potatoes. Those were the things that I was really good at cooking. Those were my food groups. And now I'm pretty decent at cooking, I guess. I mean, at least nobody has been poisoned yet, and they tend to eat the food that I make. So that gives me some confidence that it's okay. But there was nothing special, right? All it was, you know how they say trial by fire, trial by error, just doing it. It's not negotiable because we had to eat. And at points in our lives, we were too broke to eat out. So we literally had to find some way to cook. And then we got too overweight, so we couldn't do the cheap stuff anymore. So it was all I had to. So it was non-negotiable. So I cooked every day, and I cooked every day. Like, that's it. That's what made me good at cooking. And that's what gave me confidence in cooking. Okay, very simple, right? And now I have more food groups than pizza, spaghetti, and baked potatoes. I'm very proud of that, okay? Let's talk about the other one. What I mentioned in the beginning was running. How did I get good at running? It's really, really simple formula: repetition that was non-negotiable. At some point, I mean, I've been running on and off, right? And I never really felt good at it. I never got confident in it. I never felt like it was fun. And then eventually, I got serious and I ran I'm going to run 3 miles, I started with 1 mile. 1 mile every other day. Non-negotiable. What non-negotiable means is you're going to set a goal, and you're not going to, there's no excuses are going to literally, if your leg breaks, that's your excuse to not run. But that's it, right? It's non-negotiable. So once I did that, then I started doing it, and I was like, hey, I noticed that if I run in the morning, I feel better. Or you might be a night runner. So then that's like a little success factor, right? So that gives you, so you learn that, you put that into your repetition, you get a little more confidence. Okay, I noticed that when I don't wear leggings, my legs get chafed, and I'm not going to do that. So there's another, then I get all these little stepping stones of success, and then, but before you know it, I'm a freaking running expert. I am so confident in my running game, let me tell you. Okay, that's what it is, like literally, repetition, non-negotiable. That's what it has to be. Same with, say prayer, okay? Say you don't know how to talk to Jesus. Say you're worried. Say you're not confident in it, right? You're not confident in praying. You think you want to, but you don't know how. And if you are not a Jesus follower, we're talking about praying to whoever you do follow, I guess, or whatever you follow. It's really simple. Repetition that's non-negotiable. If that's something that you lack confidence in, let's do it. Every day I'm going to pray. Even if it starts off with just saying, "Dear Jesus, thank you. Amen." Like literally, if that's how it starts, it's fine. You just got to start. And then you do it every day, and you'll eventually get a little better at it. Maybe you'll you'll hit your groove, right? But it's nothing special. It's just repetition. And then once you're doing it every day, you're going to have confidence in your ability to do it. Let's say public speaking. Everybody hates public speaking, right? Chris will never watch this video because he's never on Facebook, so I'm sure it's fine to say. But I remember when he took basic instructor course, and I was he was pretty quiet and not boisterous, or whatever you want to call it. And I was clearly, I've always been that way. So he was like, I don't know how to do this. And I said, just do it. Just do it. Like, get up and just do it. Like, that's all you have to do. And then you're going to be real. And then So he was really shy or not shy, he's not shy, but he was nervous, I should say, about being an instructor. But the Air Force will throw you in the fire, won't they? So he's been an instructor basically ever since. Not really the personality that he thought, he didn't think he had the personality for it, but because he's had to do it every day, he's really confident at it. I mean, every day almost since then, he's had to get up and talk to people, brief people, or instruct them. And he's really, repetition, that was non-negotiable. Like the Air Force made it non-negotiable. But that is a great key for whatever it is in your life that you're not confident about. Make it non-negotiable. Make yourself have to do it. Even if it's a baby step, even if it's a really small way of doing it, do it. Let's see, what else? Finances. So say you're not confident in your finances or your ability to budget or your ability to do this or that. Just do it. Do it. So let's say, okay, I'm not confident in saving, but I'm going to definitely save, or I'm just going to say $5 every day or every month, whatever it is. $5. I know that's starting small, but by just doing it repetition and making it non-negotiable, that's what's gonna get you started. Okay. Let's see. Are there any other examples that I wanted to tell you about when it comes to confidence? Well, yeah. So for me, I did never dream about teaching a choreograph class like Payo. And I was super not confident about it because everybody else does it some other way and they're all really good at it. And they all listen to the music and there's like the downbeat and all this stuff. And I'm like, oh boy, I can like nod my head to a beat, okay? So I was really not confident in my ability, even though I just jumped in and did it anyway. You know what I did? I got certified. And like the next day, Christine hired me, which was really great of her. Basically, but it was really basically the next day. And I was like, oh my gosh. But I just did it every single day. I practiced Payo every single day, repetition. And then it became non-negotiable because it was my job also. So repetition, non-negotiable. And look at me now, I'm a Payo superstar. Not really, but like people come to my class more than once. So I feel like that's pretty good. But, that's all it is. Secret to confidence. Okay, and the last thing I want to tell you about, if you're thinking like self-confidence, like you don't have any confidence in yourself, so how can you have confidence in other things? This is what you do. I want you to write down the things that you're good at. Okay, so everybody is good at something, so don't roll your eyes at me. But I'm serious. Write down what you're good at and repeat it to yourself every day. Because the way that you're talking to yourself is the reason that you don't have any self-confidence. You're focusing on maybe things that are not, they're not going well or that you're not proud of, but focus on the other things. Focus on what you're really good at and repeat it to yourself every day. And that's how you're going to get some self-confidence. So you're going to write down, I am really good at making pizza rolls. No, I'm just kidding. No, but think about what you're really good at, or that you're at least not killing people at, right? Like that's a skill. And I want you to write it down and then say it, because the way that you talk to yourself in your brain makes a big difference, okay? So those are my keys to confidence, my secret to confidence. Repetition and make it non-negotiable. Do not make excuses. Whatever you think your excuses are, someone else has the same excuse and they're making it happen. And all you have to do, you'll have the power to get confidence in whatever it is that you're lacking. Repetition and non-negotiable. Do not let yourself talk yourself out of it, okay? All right, bye. Yum pizza rolls, bye.